Another live video. So I thought I would take you along with me on planning my godly goals, and I just thought, you know what, why not make it a live video? Why not discuss godly goals together? um let's see where I'm at with my goals. I can reflect on them. I've got my laptop, I've got my notebook, got everything with me. And I need to get myself back in order. I need to start working towards my goals, right? Because I've been slacking a lot. Thank you so much for the like. I've been slacking a lot. I just feel like every day is just too repetitive. I'm not doing anything productive. It's just literally like wake up, um, sleep, wake up, eat, sleep, wake up, go food shopping, sleep. It's literally like that. Hey AP, what's up? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Um, yeah, and I just feel like I need to start um adding things into my goal. Okay, I'm not just eating, like I am trying to like work on eating healthier as well. Like it's not like I'm just literally not trying to like work towards stuff. Um Also there's a lot of things like spiritual, like if you've got a lot of negative energy around you, like a lot of dynamic people around you, that's going to affect your productivity as well, just so you know. So it's like you're battling with that as well. um I blame myself because I did say I was going to give my problems to God, and I keep taking back my problems. You feel like your life is on repeat. I feel like yes, but I also feel like I'm struggling with my day-to-day routine. I just feel like it's a constant battle. It's like, okay, I'm going to bed late, I'm waking up late, and then I'm just like trying to catch up with my day, and then it's always I'm heading out late. It's everything is just, yeah, it's on repeat. The negative patterns are on repeat, and I don't like it. Like last night I promised you guys, I was like, I'm gonna go on live in the next 3 hours because you guys were asking when am I gonna go live. I was like, within the next 3 hours. And you know what? I literally just showered early, put my pajamas on, and I was just like, I just felt so tired. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do live. I'm not going to do live. I'm going to just have this time for me. And I still went to bed late, but I went to bed a little bit earlier than I usually do. So I think by getting my shower out the way is easier, because what I usually do is I usually do a live in the night and then I shower after, like at 3 a.m. And I'm just shattered. I'm just like having a shower and I'm just so tired. Um, so last night I just literally just scrapped everything. I was like, sorry, I'm just gonna do everything early. I understand that my schedule is not my fault, right? Sometimes when you live with certain people, they sabotage your routine. Cool, can you rap? I tried to rap before, but I'm not gonna rap on live video. I'm not gonna do that. Um, yeah. How about your routine, AP? How do you feel? Guys, what are your goals? Like, does anybody have any goals? Like, I know your goal at AP, but does anybody like on my live have any type of goal that they want to discuss? I'm on my laptop. I'm gonna see what I look like on my laptop. Give me a second, guys. Let's mute it so it doesn't play. Yes, I deserved an early night. I totally agree. Like, um, you are more beautiful than ever. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't feel beautiful right now, but thank you. Um, Hi, Wishka. Oh, I can see the comments better on my laptop actually. Um, how do you know my goal? You was like, I'm sure it was you that was on my live talking about the gym and stuff like that. There was somebody on my live that was talking about the gym. I just assumed it was you, AP. A wish scout, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Yeah, so guys, I'm literally watching myself on live on my laptop. Yeah, so let me start off with my godly goals. So, as some of you may know, I used to, okay, let's just go back to how I used to be. So, before, right, when I first discovered my church, I know I spoke about this before, but I'm going to speak about it again. Oh, wow, you're from Sri Lanka. That's so cool. 1 second, what's going on with my live on my laptop? That's weird. The screen's just gone off. Anyway, my goal is to stay healthy and financial freedom. I like that. I like that goal actually. That's a really good goal. And staying healthy is really important as well. It makes you feel so much better. So I'm guessing the gym is part of the staying healthy thing. Why have I closed that tab? I've got so many. Guys, I have so many tabs open. Thank you so much for the like. I have so many tabs open on my laptop. It's unreal. I don't know. People say that's ADHD, but I don't believe I've got that. I don't believe I've got it. Also to get closer to God, that's a good goal as well. I feel like that's like always an ongoing goal. And for some people, they manage to really like solidify their relationship with God and they really get really close to Him. And then some people it just takes really longer. Some people don't have an idea on how to do that. So we can discuss that as well with the goals. I find that getting close to God, one of the main things is talking to Him, because that's how you get close to people in general, just by talking. Prayer, obviously prayer. You can speak to God in your head as well. Like He can hear your thoughts. He can hear everything. That's how He knows what people are up to. He knows people's intentions. Like He can hear their thoughts. You can obviously worship Him, practice gratitude. Speaking about God to people as well helps you to get closer to Him, because you both are, glorifying Him, like praising Him. Thank you so much for the like. My goal is to have a 6-pack again, but I am not talking about beers though. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. I think it takes a lot of discipline to get a 6-pack. I mean, obviously I've never had one, but it takes a lot of discipline. Like, it's the mental drive to get back into that, to like get back into that routine and to get back into your fitness again. I can't find the tab. Luke is here. Oh, thank you, Luke, for telling everyone to press like. That's so sweet. I cannot even find that tab that I closed. I can't multitask, guys. You know, if I'm on my laptop, I really can't multitask. I'm so bad at it. Okay, I found the tab. Hey, people, Sally. Is it Sal? I can't read the names from here. I'm guessing it's Sal. Just because I wear glasses, it doesn't mean I can see, guys. Yeah. I've got my live back on my laptop, but I just can't see the comments. Okay, it's taking long to load. How is everyone? Cake and tea time. Yeah, Luke, you should have done it short of your cake and tea. You should have done that. You would have got a lot of views for it. Brunch. Yeah, literal brunch. Yeah. Oh, your name is Sal. I do apologise. I couldn't see if it was Sali. Yeah, so yeah, let me talk about like where I was before, when I was getting closer to God. I wasn't fully close to Him, but my church was that bridge. It was helping me to learn how to worship Him, how to build a relationship with Him. That's how I perceive my church. So what I would do was I used to always watch my church every Sunday. Like I could be depressed for the whole week, and then I would always look forward to Sunday because I knew it was my peace, just by hearing about God and stuff. So I would always look forward to Sunday. So Sunday, without fail, I would always watch my church. I would always watch it every Sunday. Thank you, Luke. I would always watch it every Sunday. And then when I'd go to work, because I would work on a Sunday, in the morning, on my way to work, I would watch my church. They had this service called Power Wednesday, and they used to really talk in tongues. They used to really like fire you up for the day. Like literally, when I would watch the service, I was literally climbing on mountains after that service. I was like, yes, I'm gonna build my life. I'm gonna achieve great things through God. I was so fired up, man. That was feeding my mindset. That my church was really raising me as a person. It was really training me to become like a godly woman, and a strong person. That's how powerful my church was. So that was what was feeding into my brain. So after that, I'd become very influenced. It would really inspire me business wise. Like I was like, yes, I want to get my business. I want to do all these things. When I was coming across spiritual warfare and watching my church, when I'd watch my church, I was very peaceful as a person. And then if any bad energy was coming around me, I was very sensitive to it. I would know what's going on. Yeah, so I would always, 1 second, guys. I do apologize, guys. I had an interruption. Um, yeah, so as I was saying, um, yeah, so I would watch it every Sunday without fail. And what happened was, there was a major shift in my life. So, sorry guys, I am somebody that gets easily distracted. Like if there's sounds and stuff around me, I can't concentrate. I am one of those people. So I'm trying my best to push through on this video. Yeah, so as I was saying, there was a shift. So what happened was I did a podcast with Mark the Messenger and Pastor Darius, as some of you guys already know, and that attracted like more godly people towards my way. So I met you guys, not all of you guys, but I met like some of you guys through Mark's page, and people came rushing through to Instagram as well. Like they started like contacting me through Instagram. There wasn't loads of people, it was just gradually, like slowly, people started coming towards me. And I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but what happened was there became a strong influence over my life, right? Where people were trying to dictate to me, right? This is not in regards to anybody from the podcast. This is not about Mark, the messenger. This is not about Pastor Darius. This is mainly like people coming through to me through Instagram, right? One of the things was they would comment on the fact that I attend church. So there's a lot of Christians or people that are not Christians, but they follow the Bible. They, thank you so much for the like, guys. They don't really agree with church. So there was a lot of debates over that. I had to explain myself to them. And I'm someone that doesn't like to explain myself to people because I don't feel like it's necessary. So because my mind was being filled with the fact that, oh, churches are not good, they're not following this, they're not following that, slowly I fell off the bandwagon of attending my church regularly. I just started focusing on different things, and I put more energy into YouTube. I put more energy into reading my Bible regularly. Like I stuck to reading my Bible like every night, but I just noticed that I slipped away from my church, right? And I feel like that wasn't good for me, right? I feel like I lost my spark, I lost my power, I lost hearing like the regular gospel of God. And yeah, so sorry guys, I'm so distracted again, like there's someone in this room. Sorry. Yeah, so I lost my spark, and as you guys know from other live video, I did speak about like I attended my church again, and I was like, I miss this. I actually miss hearing like the word of God, seeing like miracles happen, God healing people. AP said, I've never heard that before, someone not agreeing with going to church. Yeah, yeah, I literally want to agree with you because before I never heard of it. It was after the whole podcast thing is when I came across a lot of people. It's mainly like people from the USA that where this comes from, these opinion guys. Obviously probably not just people in America, but it's mainly common. The people that I came across were from the USA, and it became about give me 1 second, guys. Sorry guys, sorry about that. Right, I'm back. I'm back. Let me try and get my camera the way it was before. 1 second, guys. Why is my screen going funny? Can you guys see me? Yeah, so it was mainly like people in the USA. You don't have to go to church, but not agreeing is something else, but each their own. It became toxic for me, guys. So it's mainly like people in the USA because obviously the churches in America are meant to be really bad. They're meant to be money driven. is meant to be very corrupt. I kind of understand it a bit because I watched this guy's live on Instagram. He has a big number of following, a big following, sorry, not big number of following. He has a big following. He his page is nothing to do with like being godly or anything like that, but I follow him anyway. And he was talking about the history of the churches in America, the black churches mainly, and how it keeps like black people stuck in poverty and stuff like that. And they always talk about how it's like it's run by the higher up people and stuff like that. So I can kind of understand the mindset of people in America. The people that were coming towards me in America, it wasn't just like black Americans, it was also other races as well. They were like coming up with that point of view, which I totally understand. But what happened was when you become associated with people, when you become a group of people, or even if it's not a group of people, if you're talking to so many different people and they're godly, and you want to become more godly, you're going to want to become more like them. So if you're hearing this opinion, you're going to eventually just slowly fall away from your church. And that's what happened to me. Um, and I realized it like recently. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even have any, like when I put my church on, I didn't have no interest in listening to it. I was like, wow, I've changed so much. um so AP said, I've never heard that before, someone not agreeing with going to church. You don't have to go to church but not agreeing is something else, but each their own. Yeah, it became very toxic. I also had a lot of godly guys, I was going through so much. A lot of godly men were literally always criticizing everything I did. I felt so paranoid if I did any YouTube videos. I literally wanted to quit YouTube before because I just felt like I was being watched all the time. Um, I had a cult as well arguing with me online. When they see me post any pictures with makeup on, I got attacked for it as well. I got called Jezebel. I got called Jezebel so many times from godly men on Instagram. When I say godly men, I'm not sure if they are fully godly men. I'm just going by how they label themselves as. Obviously, not everyone that speaks of God is truly godly. Um, but yeah, it was very toxic. They're literally like, from my experience, like the men that I spoke to that believed in God, they were all whipping me into shape, kind of thing. It was almost like, oh, they was criticizing everything. Um, and I can't go into too much detail just in case some of them may be watching this video, but um, yeah, it's almost like you either fit in, or if you don't fit in with us, we're going to criticize. At least now, don't worry whatever people think of you, Tanya. Get your skin thicker. Thank you so much for that. I I was speaking to a guy yesterday. He's actually Muslim, and he was saying to me similar message to what you said. He was like, "Why do you listen to what other people tell you?" He was like, "Who are you?" Like telling me like, why am I not thinking for myself? Like, why am I listening to what everyone else says? So he was saying a similar thing. Yeah, because yeah. So basically, yeah, I get labeled a certain way just because I am single. I don't have children. I haven't been married. Yeah, women don't necessarily have it easy, unfortunately. And I just realized that it came to a point in my life where I was like, okay, I need to pull away from these godly people. I decided to go and make friends with sinners because the godly people always tell you you can't be friends with people that are not godly and stuff like that. But I just felt more comfortable being around sinners because I just felt like I'm not having somebody pointing the finger at me and telling me I can't do this, I can't do that. Um, if I was to post a picture of myself in a bikini on my Instagram, there will be messages in my inbox. I had one guy that was from a cult. He was saying to me, "Oh, why have you posted that picture in a bikini?" He goes, "You're tempting me to lust and stuff like that." But my picture of a bikini had a strong message on there. I put a message over the picture telling women to not put pictures up like this, and Reddit there I was explaining like why women shouldn't do that. But then all he saw was a bikini picture, and he literally like attacked me for it. And he was like, "Oh, you're tempting me to lust and stuff like that." And I just thought, I'm so done with these. I am so done. It should be my page. I should be able to post what I want. Obviously, I don't agree with women posting up half naked pictures. I used to be somebody that used to post bikini pictures up and stuff like that, and I felt like if I was going to tell women not to do it, if I didn't post a picture of myself doing it, they're going to think, who is she to tell me? So I was trying to show them through example of reasons why you shouldn't do it. As long as you're not sinning, of course, you can be around sinners. Yeah, the problem is though, AP, when you're around sinners, you're most likely to sin. That's the only downside of it, because they're not going to bring you closer to God. They're just going to be a bad influence over you, especially if people swear. You're going to find yourself swearing. Like, I played one of my old voice notes that I sent to my he was my boyfriend at the time, and obviously he was very worldly. He didn't believe in God, and I listened to my voice note speaking to him, and I was swearing in every single after every single word, and that's not me. And I swear in general. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm someone that swears. I have to stop myself sometimes, but the amount of times I was swearing in that sentence, I don't do it. That I don't do a swear word after each sentence, but because I was with him and that's how we used to speak, I was just like, oh my God. I looked at it and I was just so embarrassed. I was just like, oh my gosh, look how much I'm swearing just to make him laugh. And so you when you're with sinners, you can kind of like try and become like them. And that's what causes you to sin as well. If a godly man criticizes you wearing a bikini, his mind is polluted. You ain't doing nothing wrong, especially if he's not your man. Yeah, that person was from a cult though. So they was from a religious cult. Which I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. So he was part of a cult, and they were twisting the Bible. They were doing so many things. So they was very manipulative. I can't say the word. You guys know what I'm trying to say, manipulative. So he obviously was battling with lust at the time. So he would be shifting the blame onto me. Thank you so much for the like. So obviously it was a manipulation. He was so much younger than me. He was in his early 20s. I think he was 23. So I could see straight through his manipulation anyway. So when he was trying to come to me, trying to like say, oh, why are you doing this? I just literally looked at him and I just thought, but I can't physically see him. But I mean, I looked at my screen. I was like, I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. But the reason why I spoke about it, because it's like a overall thing. He also called me Jezebel as well. So yeah. Oh, he counts because he on the internet he's classed as a godly man. Even if he's in a cult or not, he will be portrayed as a godly man on the internet because he's following the commandments, he's following a narrow path. Um Estefans threw a curveball in. He said, I heard around a bikini or a man in trunks showing off body can be sinful. I think that argument is kind of like, what's the word? You know, when, okay, in other words, you know, like AP, how AP says each their own, there's a word for that. It's like, it's going to be, you know, when they say objective or subjective, I think it's one of them debates that it's kind of been, it's each to your own, like whoever, whatever you believe. It's like flirting. If people say, when people say flirting is cheating, it's like um different people have different views. It's one of those things. I had a discussion with a guy, a godly man. He's blocked me now. They all blocked me, to be honest. I had a discussion with him and he was like, he believes that women can wear bikinis because he said, what else can women wear on the beach? But I think the problem is when people post it online. So that, you know, even though the guy in the cult had like said, you know, he had a point, he's making a valid point, but he's missing the point of why I posted the picture. I'm posting the picture to get the message across. But obviously when people are posting like seductive pictures online and trying to gain attention through lust, then I feel like it's sinful. But obviously Estefan feels that if a man is showing off a body, a man in his trunk showing off. Oh, you mean if someone's showing off their body? Ah, okay. Estefan means that it means that when they're wearing the certain clothes to show off their body. Okay. That makes sense. I read it wrong. I do apologize. He called you Jezebel. Get his name and address. Someone to talk about you like that. It was more than one AP. I had so many of them do it. I had at least, I would say, about 3 people in total. So when I hear the Jezebel word, I'm a bit triggered by it. When I say triggered, I feel a bit hurt by it because I get over it, but I mean, like, just hearing it kind of hurts inside because when you know someone's called you a word, it's like if someone calls someone ugly, like when you hear the word ugly, you're gonna feel a certain way about it. Um, yeah, and this is the thing. My dad was against me doing live videos on YouTube talking about God. He was against me speaking to godly people online. And then when I told him I got called Jezebel, he was like, "This is why I told you not to speak to Christians online." So I can't argue with him because I rebelled against his word. So um, he was trying to help me. He was like, "Don't do this, don't do that, don't do the podcast, don't do this." And I was just like, "No, I'm going to do what I want." So when a woman doesn't listen to the authority of a father or a husband, these are the consequences. So yeah, I've rebelled, guys, so I can speak to you guys, so I can speak to people online on Instagram. I've done this because I want to do it. So I'm quite rebellious. Um, is it a sin to try to is it a sin to try to talk to a girl who has a boyfriend? Um, who is it you personally talking to somebody that has a boyfriend? Before, like, I need to know that answer before I go any further. We need to get more details. Are you talking to a girl that has a boyfriend? What's going on, Estefan? Yeah, so guys, that was the background story. So I was dealing with a lot last year after the podcast. I was just, getting involved with like godly men and just being whipped into shape basically. And I just rebelled. I was like, right, I need to go back to talking to sinners. I need to get my life back. I can't do this anymore. And then that's kind of like, now I've finally gone back to my church. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, guys, I'm so happy that I'm not holding my phone. I can literally use both hands. That's so good. Yeah, so um so let me get on to my goals. So um now that I've got back into my church, I was listening to a service yesterday. Literally, the whole point of doing this video was to write in my notebook. Where the hell is my pen? Is it a sin to say hell? I can't even find my pen, guys. That's so bad. Maybe I can make notes later. Me personally, I don't talk to any girl in a relationship. At the end of the day, if they're not married, I can't see the wrong, but be careful. Yeah, I feel like AP's gonna say, AP said something similar to what I would say, to be honest. But I still want Estefan to answer. I don't know where my pen is, guys. I can't find nothing on my bed. 1 second. Okay, if I can't find my pen, it's a sign that I need to just concentrate on what I'm doing. I can make notes later. Oh, so Estefan, you are talking to a girl that's got a boyfriend. Is that correct? Who's this girl? Is it someone you go to school with or just someone you speak to online? No, give information, Estefan, so we can give you. I can kind of give you a bit more advice. Ask for a number. I used to work with her. Ask for a number. Oh, so you asked, so you made the first move. Yeah, so my church service was talking about partnership, right? And I wanted to do some work with my church. My church is online, it's abroad in Jamaica. And I remember I tried to contact them before. I was like, yes, I want to serve God. I want to do some work because they offer jobs online as well. And I was like, yeah, I want to do some online work. I want to work with the church. And they sent me a message back asking more information about me. And I came across a stumbling block, right? They want people. This is not the exact words. I can't remember how they worded it because it was like, I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember. But they want people that are fully committed to God, people that are not lukewarm, people that are not backsliding, people that have literally wholeheartedly gave their life to God, they surrendered to Him, they're following everything, baptized a lot, like literally their life is God. They're living fully for God, and I was just like, I'm not even there yet, so I just quit. So watching my church yesterday, I want to reflect on that. I want to reflect on like what I need to do to get closer to God. And this is when I'm going to pull up my vision board. I was into her, but I never asked her out of fear. Oh, so it's someone that you like. Why did she give you her number then? And trust me, I would be scared of girls. Some of them I would be scared of. Women get men killed, so I would be very cool. The way some women are, not even girls, the way some women are functioning is bad. Estefan said, "What do you mean? Is that to me or is that to AP?" My laptop's a bit slow. Oh, it's to me. What do I mean about about women? Oh, that is a story for another day. That is definitely a story for another day. Don't encourage him, AP. Don't encourage. She's got a boyfriend. Don't encourage him. Have you texted her? To be honest, why is she giving? Why does she give you her number if she's got a boyfriend? We've all been there. We've all been young. We've all, you know. I don't know. I just think it's wrong of her to take your number if she's got a boyfriend. That's just my opinion. That's like a huge red flag. But let's go back to your original question. Wait, she didn't. You asked for a number. Did she give you her number or not? Oh, she said she had a boyfriend. Is that true though? Does she really have a boyfriend? Or are you just taking her word for it? Because I used to, some girls lie and say they've got a boyfriend when they don't. So I'm guilty of it. I used to always do that. Oh my gosh, when I was younger and guys would ask for my number, I would laugh and go, I've got a boyfriend. I would laugh as well. I would laugh when I'm lying. Oh my gosh. Hey, another space nut, how are you? There's nothing wrong with being friends though, I guess. But I personally won't talk to somebody that's in a relationship. That's just me. Because it can get sticky. So let's have a look. So Estefan said, is it a sin to try to talk to a girl who has a boyfriend? Um, it depends on the relationship that you had before. Obviously, I feel like if someone's in a relationship, you should respect that. You should respect their space and their relationship. You shouldn't try and intervene. Um, if someone's in a relationship, I think it's best to just keep it moving and just focus on your life. You don't want to get involved in. You don't want to get beaten up by a guy over a girl. Thank you so much for the like. You don't want that drama. Thank you, another space note. Yes, I'm okay. I hope you're doing well as well. I saw her as more than a friend. Does she know the way you feel? I would think so because it's kind of like cheating. No, boyfriend and girlfriend is not it's not a godly thing, to be honest. So for believers it's not really official, but for the world it's official. Why is it taking so long to load my Instagram? This is so annoying because I need to get my goals list up. um I should have loaded it up before I did the live, because I had like a vision board, guys, of like my godly goals and everything I want to achieve on this vision board, and now I can't find it. I know where it is, it's just that it's on my Instagram, and my Instagram doesn't want to load for some reason. Unless I get that app up, maybe. I don't know. Oh dear, guys. So if you guys can't see me, I'll turn the light on in a bit. Um, I can't believe I'm waiting like 10 minutes for this to load. It's ridiculous. How's everyone's day been? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to continue about the whole Instagram. Let's just continue. So, um, on my vision board, my godly vision board, from what I can remember, I want to get baptized, right? And I've given myself like a time frame on when I want to get baptized because obviously before I get baptized, I want to be so solid with God. I want to make sure that I'm not going to backslide. This is so hard. I want to make sure that no, another space, not so busy but good this side. Oh, it's good to keep busy actually. It's very good. It's nice to see you on my live as well. So I want to make sure that I am so locked in on God, my mind is focused on God. Even if any temptation comes my way, I can literally reject it. I want to be that person that's living just for God. Esteban said, Tanya, tell me. Yeah, also, no, I'm not baptized. No, I'm really not baptized. I'm not ready to be baptized yet. No way. No way, I'm not ready to be baptized. I know myself. I know that even though my mindset is very strong, I know what's a sin, I know what's not. I know I've got a lot of work to do before I get there. Look up a video by Jack. What video is it? Jack Freeman. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm not there yet. So I want to uh I've got a lot of growing up to do, guys, in terms of before I get baptized. I wish I could get my vision board up, but I want to get right with God. I want to read the whole Bible. That's one of my goals as well. What to do? Good to see you, Tanya. Good to see you, AP. Oh, it's so good to see you, another space note. Take care. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna keep smiling. Thank you. I'm gonna stay positive. I stayed at home today, so I had a chill day. Um, yes, take care. You keep smiling too, another space note. It's always good to see you. Um, yeah, so I wrote so many things on this vision board, my godly vision board. I put that I want to get into heaven to meet my creator. That's my end goal. So even though it's my end goal, it's something that I need to be constantly working towards. I know I'm not perfect. I know when I go wrong and stuff in life. Guys, let me turn this light on. It's really bugging me. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Okay, I feel self-conscious with the light on, but yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, so I'm back, guys. So so my end goal is to get into heaven. That's gonna be a work in progress. Um, I put on my vision board as well that I want to have a husband. This is so embarrassing because the reason why I say it's so embarrassing, I literally put that down on my vision board because I felt like in that moment that's what God wants for me, right? So yeah, I have a lot of work to do before I can get a husband. I put that want to have family as well, like kids. I don't see that happening, but I need to stop blocking what God wants for me, okay? Thank you so much for the like, guys. Why is my Instagram not loading still? This is ridiculous. Like, does Instagram? Why does the devil not want me to get my vision board up? This is so weird. Tanya, the Bible has 1,200 pages. You can do it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I can do it. I have enough time to read it. Obviously, when you read the Bible, apparently you're meant to read it over and over again. Guys, 1 second. I've got another interruption. What I'll do is I'll just turn the screen around and I'll just talk to you guys like this, okay? So you guys won't see me for a bit, but I'll still keep talking to you guys. Yeah, you need AP's making me laugh. Oh, I wish you guys could see me laughing. AP said, yeah, you need some little Tanya's running around. Oh my gosh, that'd be really funny. Like, obviously, God willing, if that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry, God. Like, I feel like I've let God down if I don't allow myself to get that goal happening for me. But yeah, I would totally like. I don't agree with people putting their children online, but if I did have a child, I would definitely show you guys on live because I feel like you guys should meet my child. um, Let me see if I can try and in. Give me a moment. Why does nothing ever want to work on my laptop when I'm live with you guys? So I'm opening up the Instagram app. Hey Sky Eye, how are you? I'm so sorry that you can't see me. I will show my face in a minute. It's because I'm in a room that, you know, a lot of interruptions, so eventually I'll be able to show my face. Yeah, so guys, I managed to get the Instagram app open. I'm glad you're good. I knew I called you AP. I'm so sorry. It's because I say AP's name the most. Um, I'm glad you're good. I'm really bad at multitasking. I'm trying to like get my vision board up because it'd be nice to share it with you guys actually. Does anybody else set goals, like proper goals? Like I know people have an idea, but does anybody like write their goals down and talk about like do they write down what they really want to achieve? Or is it just me? Say my name, say my name. No one is around you. Yeah, yeah. That was a tune that was it in the 90s? I don't think it was in the 90s, was it? I think Destiny's Child was definitely the only made song in the 90s, right? I think Independent Woman was after the 2000. I'm sure it was. And then Beyonce just thought she was just the only person in the group. Sorry, I had to say that. Sky said that's because AP is obsessed. I'm still trying to find my vision board on here, guys. You know what? I'm so excited. Actually, you know what? I might show you guys my vision board. Actually, no, I'm not going to show it. I'll just read it out to you guys. I just read Sky Eye's message. Estefan's gone quiet. AP said I'm blessed, not obsessed. Yeah, so I got my vision up, guys. My vision board up. Yeah, so I said on my goals, it says I want to grow closer. Why is the text not clear? So I want to grow closer spiritually to God. I want to read the full Bible. These obviously I said this to you guys, but I'm just going to read it all. I want to bring people close to God as well. I want to be settled in life. I literally said I want to be because the age that I put that I want to get baptized, I want to be settled. So that means a comfortable life where you have your job, you have your family, you have everything. Like you're literally settled. But I feel like in this life now, it's hard to. Sorry, guys, burping. I feel like in this life now, it's so hard to. I saw your message, Scott. I'll reply in a minute. I feel like in this life now, it's so hard to be settled because of the cost of living. Everything's just going all over the place. I feel like for my age group, it's just hard. I feel like life seemed better when I was a kid, and now it's just like I just feel like it's just impossible to survive, and I feel like a lot of people don't riot about these things or protest. The protest in the UK about the wrong stuff. They protest about the wrong stuff, right? They don't protest about the increase of things going up and food prices spiking up. They don't protest about these things, and if they do, I do apologize, but I don't see it on the TV. Scotty said, Estefan told me you were live, that's why I'm here. I had a feeling Estefan told you. Scotty, AP, you sure? I think both is the word. Scotty's been really cheeky. Guys, I can just smell like a beautiful coconut fragrance in my room because it's all right. I have someone in the room and they're literally using a nice coconut lotion. It's so lush. I feel like I'm literally on the beach right now. It's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. Scott, I said I would never be cheeky. Are you sure? Yeah, so back to my goals. So said I want to be settled in life, right? And I'm not going to speak over my life that I'm not going to be settled. I believe in God. I believe that I can achieve everything on my goals list through God within reason, whatever's right for me in that moment, right? God knows best, right? So I believe that He can have me settled in life as well if I want to. If I say yes to being settled, I believe He can align that for me. 100%. Everyone you ask will agree, hopefully. Yeah, you're probably not cheeky like some people. You probably just you just have a you like to get your points across, right? Let's just put it in a nice way. You like to get your point across. Um, so I put on here as well that I want to be at a place where I've already surrendered to the word of God. So this is kind of what I was saying, that I don't want to get baptized until I'm solid with God, guys. Until I know that I'm solid with God and I'm not going to backslide, then I want to get baptized. I put on here I want to have a lifetime partner. I'm not going to block it. I'm not going to try and say, oh, I don't believe that will happen. I'm going to shut up, okay? So I put on here, I want to have a lifetime partner or a family. I put that I want to be the love of my home, right? So this is about creating the fairy tale for myself. Thank you, AP. Yes, I want to be the love of my home. I put on here that I want to have children. And I put on here that I want to be brand new through the love of Christ. So I want to be a totally different person. I want to be brand new. And I just put on here that I want to give my life to Christ. I want to become a changed woman, right? And let me just tell you guys, the person that I was 4 or 5 years ago is not the person that you're seeing today. I have changed, and I believe that God will probably change me even further. Anything is possible through Christ. So that's my vision board, guys. So that I believe that in relation to my church now, I believe that once I probably do all those things, I believe that I could probably work for my church. If I wanted to work for my church now, I could literally do all those things now, but I'm just delaying it. I'm trying to take my time with getting right with God. Let's read the comments. Jack Freeman was teaching about baptism and the requirements. Beautiful. I keep burping, guys. I'm so sorry. He was filled with the Holy Spirit. That's really not. I probably need to watch that video. Marriage, then children. Yes, AP, marriage, then children. I agree. In that order, it's probably the best. I understand there's some people that have done it the opposite way around it, and then they realise they did wrong, and then they go to God and they repent. I understand that. Sky, I said disagree with that, AP. Sky and AP are having it in my chat right now. They're literally having a lot of disagreements right now. 1 second, guys. Yeah, so guys, I'm back. I do apologise. Yeah. So I hope you're saying what it is. Sky Eye misses AP because every time when Sky comes on my live, AP's not on there. So Sky Eye misses AP. AP, are you baptized? Yeah, AP. I have a feeling that AP is not baptized. I just have this strong feeling. AP is definitely not baptized. AP, I'm not gonna call you out, but I just have a feeling that you're not. I was gonna give my reason why or how I know, but I'm not gonna bait you out. See, I knew AP wasn't baptized. I just knew it. I just knew it. No judgment, but I just knew it. Sky Eye. Let's just say people will be getting knocked out. Oh my gosh, Sky, we've got fighting talk in this live. We've got fighting talk in this live. If you said Tanya, you're so good. No, I don't think I am. I just know by how you speak on my live that you're not baptized. Because it's like you believe in God. Okay, I don't want to bait you out because if I start describing you, it feels like I'm judging you, so I'm going to shut up. I'm gonna shut up because it's not nice, to single you out in front of everyone. But yeah, I just knew you wasn't baptized. I can just tell. Yeah, I could. Yeah. Don't ask me how I know. I just knew. Tanya, God looks for people like. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, even though you say that in the back of my mind, I'm just like, no, 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 no. But thank you anyway. I'm gonna accept the compliment. AP said, "Now you're good. You're not judging me, guys. Do you have any godly goals? Like, tell me your. Oh, no, AP already said they're godly goals. Does anybody else have any goals? Godly goals? Um, no, you're good. You're not judging me. Yeah, I can tell by when we speak on my lives. I just know that you believe in God. Uh, but you're still a babe. Like, you're still. I find you to be very comfortable when it comes to God. You just literally comfortable where you're at. When someone always sits on the same sofa. What You're probably that kind of person that sits on the same sofa as well. You have your favorite chair and they sit on the same sofa every day and they're comfortable. That's how I find you. I find you to be like that with God. I feel like you're just comfortable. Like, you observe everything and you take in information, but you're comfortable. I still need to find out who the Arabs are for you though, AP. I will put it on my Instagram by tomorrow. And I do have one guy that is very godly. He knows my YouTube. I don't know if he watches my lives, to be honest, because he's very busy, but I feel like if I asked him straight up, he would be like, yeah, these people are Arabs. Like, he would tell me who. But I'm just gonna put it on my story to see if anyone answers. Um so at least after the podcast situation, right? With the all the godly people coming towards me, at least I met one solid person out of the whole group. One solid person. They're not a group, they're just all individuals. He speaks so much younger than me, but I look up to him. Like, I really respect him. He's very mature for his age. He is very focused, right? He's very focused in God. If I feel like I'm falling off the bandwagon and I go to him, oh, he has church as well. So me and him have the same opinion about church. Like, we don't see any problems with church. So I go to him if I feel like I need to bounce back to God. Like, for some inspiration, I go to him, and he's very fixed. He's very tunnel vision on God. He's very much like this. God is the only way. Like, it's I have to put it like that because that's how he is. I heard he looks for people who want to live innocently and try for him. Oh my gosh, I've got a lot of work to do. I've got so much work to do. Like how you were talking about how you want to make sure you are in a state where you don't backslide. Yeah, I don't want to baptize and then backslide. It's not good. Um, Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Jesus, what does meek mean? Blessed are they who mourn, for they shall be comforted. That's beautiful. AP put cool. AP just gave me a blunt answer when I when I described him. He just put cool. He doesn't want to add any more to it. You see, I probably spoke some truth to AP. That's probably what it is. Esteban said that was very cold of AP though. I feel proper like shut out from AP from that little response. Esteban said the word of God is meant to bring sorrow of heart and convict. His word is beautiful. Meek is humble. I like that. I like that. So blessed are the humble, for they shall inherit the earth. That's beautiful. That's really nice. Yes, I'm guessing that nobody else wants to share their godly goals. Guys, I found my pen. I've literally got the pen in my hand and I didn't pick up the fact that I found my pen and I was looking for it. So yeah, I've got my notebook here, guys, and I am so OCD when it comes to writing in my notebook. Like, I I always get in my head about where do I write? Do I start on a new page or what? Right. So I did a page on here for YouTube. My paranoia was like, can you guys see what I wrote? I'm so secretive when I write in my notebooks. Oh, it was about the Arab thing. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I said that. I forgot I said that. Yeah, I will try and find out for you, AP. Wasn't wasn't Canaanites wasn't the woman that got healed, the woman that got healed by Jesus, you know, the one that was meant to be unclean and she touched his robe. Wasn't she a Canaanite? Somebody must know because I haven't read that part in the Bible yet, but I know the story. Yeah, wasn't she a Canaanite? See, I thought Canaanites. I didn't think they were Arabs though. Yeah, Jesus called her a dog. See, I don't think she's Arab. Oh, I really want to Google this now. This is gonna bug my brain. Should I message? Let me message my friend on Instagram. Let me message him and ask him which tribe was the Arabs. Let me see. I feel like I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you have to call a friend. Let me message him 1 second. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna message him. He's online, but I don't know if he'll open message. Do you know who are the Arabs in the Bible? Because someone on my live is asking if it's there. I forgot to spell Canaanites. C-A-N I. Is it double N? Let me see. You guys are wrote it. Oh, it's double I think. I don't think he will answer me. I think it's. I don't think he will answer me, but at least I sent him a message. As he seems to know a lot. Let me read your comments. But I do sit on the same sofa in my yard every day, so you. Oh my gosh, sorry, I had to laugh because you said I was right. Yeah, I literally pictured you like that, like someone that's comfortable. You like your little comforts. See, I do stuff like that. Like I have, like I do some of the things the same. So that's kind of how I got that idea. He said it's not good to give the children's food to the dogs. And she said, yes, Lord, but the dogs eat the crumbs. And Jesus said, oh, woman, great is your faith. I do know the Hebrews were dark skin tone. No, not all Hebrews were dark. Not all Hebrews were dark. Because obviously you can't all have the same shade of skin. They wasn't all dark because obviously Jacob and Esau, Jacob was fair skinned, so they wasn't all dark. Oh, it's very comfortable. So if someone came to your home and sat in that chair, you probably feel a certain way if they sat in your chair. Oh gosh, guys, you guys are really funny. I told you he's not gonna answer me, guys, because I sent him a message earlier today and he hasn't replied. I sent him a message about 9 hours ago. See, we've got different time zones as well. He's all the way in Canada, so he's probably busy. He will get back to me at least by tomorrow anyway. So when he gets back to me, I'll share the message. I don't really know anybody else that would know. I don't know anyone else on my Instagram that would know which tribe is which because most of those people that would know they block me anyway. So yeah. Yeah, you would feel a certain way, AP, definitely. Yeah, but let's talk about like the Hebrews, because Estefan said um Hebrews were dark skinned, right? So obviously the Bible doesn't really talk much about skin tones, but I know that Esau was described in the Bible for his skin and the color of his hair. Um, no, Luke's from America. He's from America. He's in. I'm not going to say where in America he's from because that's up to him to share that information. But he's in America. Don't think there's anyone on here that's from Canada. I think. I think it's like you guys are all either from UK or America. I think the Hebrews were different shades of brown. You can get like very light skinned, like really like fair skinned, like Hebrews as well. There's like so many different types. Hispanics are. I'm not going to give my opinion on Hispanics because I feel like if I do that, I'm probably going to get crucified for it. But Hispanics, they have different shades as well, I'm guessing. No, Hispanics can be Hebrews as well. But guys, anyone can be Hebrew now, but back in the day, Hispanics were part of one of the tribes of Israel. That's why you see a lot of Hispanics in poverty now. And anyone that comes to God and they become it, I'm going to shut my mouth if I say this. No one's going to come to God if I tell them that they're going to go through the same suffering as Hebrews. They're not. They're going to not come to God, so I'm going to shut up. But as I said, like everyone that most people that are Hebrews are not going to believe that they're Hebrews when someone tells them. So I'm not going to get into debates telling people what they are. Like you guys believe what you want to believe. Yeah, some dark, some light. Just like how you see, just like how you see people today. That's like what people would have been before anyway. There's so many shades of people. There's so many shades. Yeah, so many shades of people. I don't believe that the Hebrews are all one shade. Obviously, Jesus was very dark skinned because the Bible describes him that way. He's meant to be very dark. Same suffering. Yeah, Hebrews suffer. Yeah, Hebrews do suffer. Godly people suffer a lot. So, um, people that choose other nations that are not Israelites, when they come to God, the same curses are gonna you're gonna go through the same treatment. That's why a lot of people that do turn to God that are different nations, they go through suffering. Suffering could be anything. It could be like people hating you for believing in God, stuff like that. It's the same stuff for suffering. Tanya, what's your opinion on having friends that are wannabe gangsters? Just wondering, it can be a car crash waiting to happen, to be honest. I feel like if you're around bad company, there's a actual verse in the Bible that says bad company corrupts good manners. So if you're around the company, you slowly become like it and you will ruin your reputation. Um, if you are a gangster, Scotty, that makes sense why you probably want to go around with them. But if you are not a gangster and you're around them, you may um they may pressure you to do stuff that you don't want to do, and they may bully you for it and say, well, if you're one of us, you've got to do it. And then you may start losing yourself as a person. Um, you guys are so funny. Guys, just to give you guys a heads up, Sky and Estefan now have each other on Snapchat. So I'm guessing they're talking about some conversation they had on Snapchat, and Estefan's reminding Sky to ask me a question. I'm looking at my notifications on this is why I shouldn't be on my laptop. Just like oh, they're talking about the Old Testament. Um I'm talking about Instagram, sorry. Estefan is a good teacher. I don't know what to ask about the girl though. Okay, guys, so should I end this video now and do another live like now after, like end it and then jump on another live where we can have general chit chat? Because obviously anyone that watches this are gonna think, why am I talking about random topics on a godly goals list? But yeah, so guys, I'm not going right now, but let me just summarize. So for my goals list, what I need to do moving forward now is I need to focus. I need to really get on this bandwagon. Oh, I was meant to write in my notebook as well. Yeah, we need a general chit, guys. AP says sounds good. We need one. We need like a little chit chat. So for my godly goals, guys, I'm gonna make some notes, right? Because I'm gonna forget everything, right? It's so important to write your goals down, guys, because that's how you achieve it. That's how you get better at um you get better at it, because the more you refine your goals and write it down, it narrows it down, and then you start achieving it. Otherwise, I'm no good teacher, but thank you. Yeah, ask me. All right, so I'm putting godly goals. I want to I want to watch my church every day, because I want to make notes in it. So watch my church every day to make notes. It's going to be a chore and a half. Maybe if I wake up early, I can do that. If I get it over and done with in the morning, then that allows me to have other time for myself in the day. So watch my church every day to make notes. Guys, can I also just state that I have nobody to like watch church with. That's not hinting at you guys. I feel like I just want to let you guys know that this goal that I'm doing, like godly goals, I'm doing it on my own. I don't have company of others. I don't have anyone encouraging me. It's just me. I have to just discipline myself, right? So when I'm meeting with people, I don't have people to be like, yeah, let's go read the Bible together, let's do this. I have nothing, right? So I want to watch my church every day to make notes. I'm going to put in the morning. So this means I need to wake up in the morning, okay? This will motivate me, I guess. Trying to think, because I want to start getting right with God, but it's the company that I've got. Trying to think. Let me just do one goal at a time. So if I just focus on making notes on watching my church every day, that can be my starting point, I think. But in terms of getting right with God, I've got a lot of work to do, guys. Yeah, so I'm going to end this live video now. I'm going to do a little chit chat with you guys now. I'm going to end this live. I'm going to do another live video. But thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you guys for like accompanying me on setting my goals. Even though I feel like I wasn't that focused, I get distracted so easily. Yeah, so guys, please take care. If you guys want to join me in future videos, I'm planning goals together. Get your notebook, get a pen, or just write it in your phone or whatever, and we can like plan goals together. But yeah, thank you AP as well for sharing your godly goal, and I wish you all the best in it as well. Like, I hope you do work on getting closer to him, and hopefully my videos can motivate you to get closer to God as well. And obviously one of the ways that you can do that is like starting to read your Bible as well. If you don't read your Bible, definitely get back into doing it, because it's important. It's good to learn about him. And obviously when I do get that question answered about the Arabs, I will definitely let you know. And yeah, make notes if you have to. And I definitely want to do another Bible study video, but I need to finish the journey of the Israelites, with the starting with Exodus. I want to finish that journey first, and I want to see who gets into the promised land before I can do the Bible study. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Yeah, I want to see who gets, and what happens. This one I did, it was the Noah's. Guys, I sat on my glasses, so they're so crooked. I do apologize. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, it was about the Rainbow Covenant, and you guys are really good in that. It was AP and Sky. That was such a good live. There was somebody else on that live as well, but I can't remember. I just remember you two were definitely on there. And It was good. I actually enjoyed it. Even when no matter how many times I watch it, I enjoy it. It's like being in a classroom. So I want to do another one of those, but I need to finish this long journey. I've read Exodus, I've read Numbers, and the Israelites are on this journey. I'm on the book of Deuteronomy. I can never say that word. So, guys, you guys know what I'm on about, Deuteronomy. And they're still on this damn journey. Apparently, it took 40 years for them to get into the promised land. So, guys, I'm still reading it. So, I don't know when I'm going to do another Bible study, but I need them to finish this journey, right, before I can do it. So, thank you guys for joining. I'm going to go on live in the next within the next 5 minutes. So, yeah. So, guys, see you all. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much for the likes. Guys, I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, AP, I wish you the best. Like, definitely get onto reading the Bible because you won't regret it. Even if it's a little bit every night or at least once a week, right? So, gym, then the Bible, right? Hello, Edgar, how are you? Hearts. Yeah, so guys, see you all. Thank you so much for anyone that does watch this video after I post it live, guys. See you. Thank you for the hearts. Bye.